Hey, Clint Baker here. So you want some free bees? Here's what you need to do to get some free bees. Hang you some swarm traps. Swarm traps right around the corner. Stick with us and listen to how we do it. We catch a lot of swarms and maybe a few extra tips in there that you don't normally hear on the internet. Maybe some of those little secrets on how to catch those swarms. So stick around. David, how old do you think that tree is?
At least 400 years old.
I mean, it is huge.
Three grown men could not wrap their arms around that.
No. What we're going to do this morning is get prepped to go hang some swarm traps. Swarm season is just right around the corner. And while I wait on my brother to come get me, I'm going to go ahead and get him prepped. That way, while we're out in the woods, we're not stumbling all over the place and dropping things. That's just one more step out of the way. So these swarm traps that we have now, a friend of ours built them and we did some trading with him. Before that, we just used whatever we could. I'm gonna tell you, some people say that, that there's a certain leader that you're supposed to use, but my brother says that I'm very blessed on catching a lot of swarms, and I've never really paid attention to the leader size. Yes, I do think that if it's a bigger swarm trap, you're gonna catch bigger swarms than the smaller ones. But we've got something out back called the magic box, and that's what my brother calls it. And he calls it that because every year it's just a big old box that we've gotten from a plant that had a big motor in it. And all we did was drill a hole in it, and every year I spray some lemongrass oil in it and we catch a swarm there. So we've caught our first swarm in a 55-gallon drum. So I don't think that it really matters as much. I think you're gonna catch bigger swarms in bigger areas, but we also do removals, and some of the areas that we removed them from are really tight and small, and some are really big. So at the end of the day, I think it's gonna be what size swarm you're gonna catch. But anyway, these traps here are actually set up to that particular leader size. I can't remember it, so I'll put it in here when we get to it. But all I do to bait these is I have a frame, a brood frame that's in here, and then we put 5 blanks in there. Why do we put 5 blanks in there? Because swarms build comb quickly, and so we like comb, and that's why we put that in there. So all I do, you can either use Swarm Commander or even straight up lemongrass oil. All I do is put a squirt on each side. I do have, and I'm just going to use lemongrass oil on this so you can see that I use both. These are just little cotton pads for makeup removal, and a little sandwich baggie or snack baggie. I just put a few little drops on this of the lemongrass oil. I put that inside. I don't even seal it up all the way, but I do drop it all the way down inside. That just kind of helps it last a little longer. Then I put a little squirt right at the entrance of the hive. Put a little squirt on the top of the lid, and that's it. That'll last for 3 or 4 weeks. You know, some people say 2 to 3, whatever. That's what works for us. We catch a lot of swarms this way. Something that I do, this may be a quick tip for you. When maybe this is why God's blessed us with so many different swarms. I don't know, but this right here in the Swarm Commander bottles, whether it's our own mixture or actual Swarm Commander, every time we pinch a queen, I save that queen and I throw it down in the bottle for a couple weeks, and then I pull that queen out so it doesn't get nasty in there. But I feel like that pheromone of the queen gets in there and mixes around there. Maybe that's why, maybe it helps a little bit, but God only knows. But anyway, I just wanted to show you how we bait these things before we get them out on the road. I'm gonna load them up here shortly, wait on my brother to get them, and then I think it does matter the area you hang it in. I don't think it matters how high in the tree you hang it. I personally don't, and that's just me. But I do think there are certain areas, and you do need to hang them in strategic areas to be able to be a good swarm catcher. But hey, they're free bees, right? So how do you catch free bees? Hang some swarm traps. All right, so just as we get ready to go here, I'll wait on him, and then I will show you where we're going to hang these as we hang them. All right, so what are we out here doing today?
We're out here hanging swarm traps.
All right, so. Well, who gave me a dead battery?
I don't know.
Yeah, I need a battery.
Need a new battery?
Yeah, I need What?
All right. Well,
That'll work. That's enough.
yeah. Just a little woodpecker hole is all we want anyway. All right.
I've already baited them.
How'd you set that up?
I already did that.
Okay, so you put the chain on the back?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna need something put underneath there.
All right, I will go get that. Need it out a little bit further. Oh, that's pretty good right there.
Here we go. Normally we would strap it, but we're putting this one up high because this is on a public lot. So I think it'll be just fine.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, that's a big tree. Big tree.
Big tree.